Golly, I just got here just in time, brothers. Here we go.
Go. Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number one with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet.
Jesus,
but it is
Murphy
a
brothers.
monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for
About
a game.
died getting here.
All from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Somebody said, yes! Yes!
You think you're the Harbinger?
Is this Mortal Shell?
You might be.
What's up, Brother Ace? Welcome in. Glad to be watching Summer Game Fest with you. I barely got here, brother. I think I have a gout flare. I moved so quick, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense, but it's a pleasure to have you, brother.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
Bussin'. That's Behemoth they're playing in the back.
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what? You're no god, but neither are they.
Yeah! Yeah! 2026.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come, but right now, the end.
Yeah,
the Nexus
yeah, look
War,
great.
Galactus fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years,
Yeah.
Fortnite has innovated with
Oh, Jesus,
mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Nobody cares. Keep it moving! That's what I'd be saying if I was in the crowd.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Okay, at least it was a short little thing.
Jonesy, all right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks.
Death Stranding
With each of his
2.
games, he pushes the gaming
Hideo
medium
Kojima.
in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest.
I don't know. I could be lying.
Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oh, told you. Dab on the haters. Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima wears a jacket.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away?
Sorry, brothers.
So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What
体験したと思って
Everyone experienced
コ
the
ロナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい
Did anybody play the first Death Stranding? I never played it. Clear that throat again and see what happens.
Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please.
She'd be getting first attempted.
So you are Neil Varner. Mm-hmm. What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
A what?
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
Nah, you too ugly.
The girl. You're alive. Stop! 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 Stop!
What the hell's going on, brothers?
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there will be spoilers.
手に カニ座の刻印が
you
2人ある
saw
と
the cancer mark on both of their hands.
The what mark? Oh.
So they have this deep connection
Oh, I thought that was something
revealed
else.
throughout the story.
The
69 last time on
69
DS1, we have Cliff, who was played by Max. And of course, by story, he will not be in DS2. But this time, Neil will be playing like the role that Max did for DS2 this time. And Cliff was a very popular character, but I think we have to kind of top that character. So Luca Marinetti was a great actor, and I think it was great. He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character, Neil, too. Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you the gameplay scene of
見
Neil.
に来てください
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Kojima.
All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are
didn't
honored
have
to
a
reveal
choice.
an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen,
What's up, Brother Matthew?
Denmark.
Welcome in, brother.
Here you can engage in
How are
intense
you?
combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Here's Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill.
What about you? I'm good, brother. I rushed to get here, man. I was supposed to be off work
So the Lord commands.
earlier, but I wasn't.
But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war, but war found me.
Oh, that's Venom. Okay, thank you, Brother Ace. I had no idea.
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
You have a nice place, says Brother Sean. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. It's my Swamp HQ. Welcome in.
But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Chronicles Medieval.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang onto the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds
They about to
brings
spend
other
6
worlds and
hours on
familiar faces
racing
to Sonic
games that
Racing,
nobody cares
with
about.
surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Microsoft Flight Simulator Speedrun Buddy, we're watching the Game Award thing fest.
Oh yeah! Let's mix it up.
Who the hell is this? Is that Tails? Oh. Ichiban. I think there's a restaurant I've heard called that. That is not the Joker. From Yakuza.
Time for me to win this.
Joker's from Batman.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future,
I ain't gonna say nothing.
which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking. So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Whoa! Minecraft crossover! Holy crap! It's everything we've asked for!
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Stop. Brother, they're getting just as bad as PC Gamer magazine, their little show. I can't, the cringe is not necessary. Just show the damn trailers. What did she say this was, Devil May Cry?
Time.
Yeah, we'll cut that first edit. This obviously is not Devil May Cry.
Some. It heals. For others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago.
Okay.
But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Oh. I never played the first one. Never played the first one, brothers. Is it any good? Code Vein? But like isn't that a Souls-like, I suppose? Or some similar action RPG? Brother Jordan, welcome in, brother. How you doing? It's made by I already forgot the name of the game. Game looks terrifying. End of Abyss. Didn't look that scared to me.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse P.I.
Oh, here we go.
for
I was
Hire,
looking forward to this one.
By first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
Is it Mickey Mouse?
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
There's that Troy Baker.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Dark Souls. I'm just kidding. Game of Thrones.
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
Correct, I've never seen it. Been watching previews on this. Does it look good? Because so far it's just a cinematic trailer.
This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies.
Oh my God! Spoilers! I'm just kidding. I think it takes place in season 8. Right, yeah, I think that is when that happens, huh?
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Okay. Don't care until I see actual gameplay. Stop showing me stupid cinematic trailers. That
All
doesn't
right,
do
now it
anything
is
for me.
time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
Oh, I like the way he said RPG. Gonna be like Warhammer 40K, you think? Or rather. One of the two.
One could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart. 2.
Didn't the first one just come out?
Have a good hunt, Captain.
I have not played Atomic Heart, brother. No, I have not. It's like BioShock. Yeah, I got that vibe whenever I saw it the first time. I just never played it. Looks like they're going for BioShock Infinite vibes in this one, huh?
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Oh my God.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own
Welcome in, brother GPB.
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Oh yeah, this is gonna fry some computers right here. Them things are gonna spontaneously combust. At least you can tell who's male and who's female on this so far. That's an observation.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe on a massive levitating cube. You can see there where the edges are constantly rotating to create
in case you guys didn't catch it,
combinations
it's on a cube.
All right,
It's
let's
on
jump
a
into the
cube.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe.
It's on
the
a-
new retro
okay.
beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday.
It's on a cube.
With multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Somebody in the crowd said 2. 2. There's something very, very crafty I think I just witnessed, brothers. And remind me at the end to rewind to this moment. I think I saw something very crafty.
This isn't hell. Or my world. What is this place?
What's this?
You don't have a chance.
Hooyah!
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
Looks pretty busted, I ain't gonna lie, brothers. Whatever the hell this is.
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi.
Musashi.
But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Sasami Gami. Ane Musha, way of the sword. Bussin'. She ugly.
That was a new look at Onimusha, Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Turn your mic down, it's spiking.
Fuzzy, the tournament of 1,000,000 punches, you'll get yourself killed!
What the hell?
All right, you little sack of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
Is this in-game graphics? What the hell? That actually kind of neat, brothers. Interesting. Interesting.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game, In Deception We Trust.
Ow.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow.
Shadow.
Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight.
Bussin'.
Kill someone, and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear.
Oh.
You would do well to remember. Deceit and deduction are your strongest
fling your controller
weapons in
around.
this game of life or
play it.
death. Your invitation awaits.
That seemed kind of cool too, brothers.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Ark Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Ark Raiders.
Okay, here we go. This game looked pretty bussin'.
Breathe.
Breathe.
Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
Resourceful.
Here, you are in control.
What movie? Which movie? We ain't no watching no movie, Bear Skynet. We ain't watching no movie, brother. Welcome in. October 10th, is that what it said? Sorry, brothers, I'm multitasking.
That's right, everyone. Ark Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
How we doing, brother? How we doing? That looked like a cool mystery multiplayer game, though. I'll be honest, brother Jordan. It did kind of look like Clue, but bussin'. You know what I'm saying? Character model looks a bit familiar. If it's an Unreal Engine 5, that's all you need to know. That's why it looks familiar. Wasn't this game not getting good, oh, no, this is something else, isn't it?
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void. Try as I might to quell their advance. 'Twas all for naught.
What's this? Join the Centennials.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead.
Bussy Bandit. What's up, brother? You think the DLC for Eliza P is going to drop?
What then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate?
They announced Mortal Shell 2 in the very beginning, brothers, in case y'all didn't see that.
Of our broken worlds. You need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
Chrono Odyssey, that looked pretty bussin', I ain't gonna lie, brothers. I think I had that one on my list. June 20th is the beta or whatever that said.
But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next.
You a huge fan of? We are too, brother Jordan. I love them games.
My cause. What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out?
That was the most annoying voice I think I've ever heard in my life.
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd end up here.
Golly.
I'm really curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Wuthering Waves. The night rains day cycle clock doing makes you want to Eliza P more and more.
Tiny nuisance.
I didn't think of it that way, brother. That's funny. I am looking forward to it.
Secrets.
I love that game, brother.
And don't come back.
That's Mio Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest.
It didn't look
What
stunning.
you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
That's a good explanation of how that voice sounded. That's pretty good, actually. Skip! Skip!
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
Skip it! Tired of this already. Looks stupid.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Puzzle games.
Who are you?
They gotta show Mafia.
I work here. My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella. Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes a client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
Remind them of their obligations.
Wonder if it's Storm and Popper, Swampy Popper's panicking.
Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it.
Oh yeah, it's about to be. She probably hears
The Dons
thunder.
noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella
LA Nowhere 2.
it became our business.
Brother Jordan says still waiting for a new Bloodborne. Well, keep on waiting. Keep on waiting, brother.
Family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we
That
do.
could be the would be the only thing that would save Sony from their terrible state of play. That was the worst thing I've ever watched
And
in
who
my
are you?
life.
Enzo.
It was terrible. Poured rain in
And if you
South
thought
Carey
that guy
yesterday.
was a
Now it's
stud,
90
just
out
wait
there.
till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play
That's
and will
always
also
raining in the
support
swamp,
a
brother.
friend's pass, just like Split
Brother
Fiction.
Bessie.
Here's the first ever look.
Dang, this looks purty. Makes me want to lick one of them Legos, apparently. Kick his ass. You only eat the orange Legos because they have red dye in it. There's your puzzle game, Bear Skynet. Wow, let's watch this rocket blow up in the air due to another failed launch. Wow!
Hello, Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
A great evil would emerge. However,
That was Sandy from
a
SpongeBob.
wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome,
most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to... Imagination! Go big, go burn!
Buddy.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease
Lock
and
in,
public
brothers.
frenzy in Lies of P.
Manifest.
Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Is that Jesus? That ain't good. Or is Asmongold? I can't tell. I think that's going to be like the actual sequel, Brother Bussy. That's going to be a whole new game, a part of the same storyline. This is a prequel, technically. Your buddy's mopping his ass. Damn, boy! There's Swamp Jeffrey the Gator out there. Liza P. Give me a damn release date.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
We're getting it right now. I don't care if my wife divorces me or not.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. My plate's full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of hay.
It's $30 hairs.
Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates of plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything's focused. Dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready. That's scary.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
I apologize, brothers. I'm multitasking here. It was $30, Brother Matthew. I apologize. I'm just now seeing y'all's comments. One punch, my man. I got that turned off right now, brother. I don't know how to make it to also turn off on Twitch. Yeah, that. I missed the Pride Month game.
It's available today. This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Brothers, how do you install the damn DLC?
Integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time. Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
On Steam?
It started with an epic
I'm used to it
mega
just
trend,
automatically
and it's
doing
now
it.
a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongil Star Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
Find a way.
We altered the course of nature, unleashed genetic power across continents.
I was gonna say in card, I already have it.
Up to us to nurture.
But if you
what
boot up
we
that
have
game, I'm
set
gonna
free,
first attempt.
to find hope within this chaos.
Dude, get out of my face.
Help life find a way.
Coming 21st October.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago,
that's your
we
birthday.
broke
Oh, yeah,
new
brother.
ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Yeah, my wife is definitely going to be upset, brothers. I forgot I had another game in that card, and I just purchased it. I just purchased those two. Whoops. Oh boy, it'll be all right. Brad Family Games, what's up, brother?
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah.
Punch him in the
Final
face.
Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right.
Mortar Shell 2 coming 2026. Liza P DLC is out now. $30 hairs.
Oh.
I just bought it.
Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means three things.
Marathon.
Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma.
I thought they were about to try to make a comeback after all
I'm
this
at your house
drama.
playing long darts with the fam. And three, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade. All right, let's take a look.
Deadpool.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah.
Brother Oscar, what's up,
Handcrafted
brother?
with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world
Breaking
of VR
news coming
magic
from
and
Swamp
wonder.
HQ, brothers. Liza P DLC Overture is available now for $30 hairs. You're welcome.
Hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi.
There we
Don't
go.
worry, he's a fascist.
A quick
He
clip
deserves
right
his big
there,
time.
brothers.
This guy's a total...
Now we upload it.
What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR.
Oh, I'm doing great, brother Oscar.
Spider-Man gets insomnia.
Doing just great,
Get
brother.
this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that
Deadpool
weird?
VR, that could be for you, Brad Family Games. Never mind. We'll cut that post-edit. Only on the MetaQuest. There was a
Neil
third
Patrick
MetaQuest?
Harris,
I thought there was only
Deadpool.
two.
All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath.
Narcissistic
He's experimenting on
sociopath.
humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Gonna gonna make me throw up looking at this.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
I don't know if it's dying light or what. It is, told you. August 2022, 2025.
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
That's not nice to say.
There's the big news. Dying Like the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur.
I'm sorry, brothers. I'm taking so long.
And this is your
to stare
exclusive
at
new
everything.
look at this game that plays like a love letter.
I'm not
to teenage
rich.
Memories.
Big old streamer where I can have somebody do this posting for me. I got to do it myself.
Hanging
That's
out.
crazy.
Getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
What the hell is this, brothers?
At the end of an era,
Brilliant.
when
Thank you for Family
everything's
Games. I
about
appreciate
to
you, brother.
change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it? One moment. It's the pigs, darling. Shit.
This looks pretty.
Like
This looks
no
pretty retarded.
other.
Let's put it that way.
Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive
I'm not streaming on
teenage
TikTok, so
life,
it's safe for me to say that.
spend
I
one
think.
last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world.
I don't even have to look up to know that this game's going to be
hardships
terrible.
await. We fight for a future filled with hope.
Nice Bear Family Games. Very nice, very nice.
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Now look
A
stupid.
beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's
And
built an
where?
intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
Hey. Oh.
No justice, no peace, just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
What the hell is going on?
Bad.1.
That was a lot of blood for not cutting them.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
I have not. Nobody cares.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fists flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Resident Evil 9 or 8? Which one are we on
Wait
now?
long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Okay. That was a stupid little plug. I think wokeism has gone away, brothers. At least for some of these developers have learned their lesson.
Since the dawn of time,
humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
Big hit alike. Witness this apogee. No fantasy. Big hit alike. Mix up pure alchemy. Lethality. Big hit alike. Big hit alike. Big hit alike.
Your hard just got harder.
Scum. Full launch. I played that game back in the day.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
First, I thought it was just broken synapses on my head. Give me one thing, in years, I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried.
This game comes out on my
Feels like
birthday, I think,
it's
brothers.
just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real one.
It's like called Eyeball or something. I can't remember.
Diaz, you were a good soldier. Don't want any part of your picture. It's activating.
Mine's, that's what it's called, Jesus. Joe, the day after. Okay. That's from ex-Rockstar devs, brothers, in case you weren't aware. Oh, wow. Interesting.
Hi everyone,
Hitman
I'm
and...
Hakan Abrak, CEO of
Crosser.
IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover
Combi
Mindside
1, 2,
when
3,
it
4,
launches on
5,
June the
6
10th
just followed
from
on Kick.
Build a Rocket Boy.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you
and
for following
IO
on Kick,
partners.
brother. I appreciate
And
you.
yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week, we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe.
It's going to be that...
Let's take a look.
I can't remember his name. But I'll say, yeah, that's what I was talking about, no matter who it is, whenever they pop up on the screen.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected
Yeah, that
ties
guy
to the criminal
from Death
underworld.
Stranding. I can't
He has
remember his
arranged
name.
a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper? Unusual name.
Names are for friends, wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light.
Popper's panicking, brothers.
It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
He has a beard.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's Le Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part.
Be right back, brothers.
We wanted to surprise you, so the team
Let
is
me know if I miss
updating
anything.
the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan, Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you so
us.
much.
Thank
All right,
you.
great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Chad.
Did he just fart?
We've got all that and more in LEGO Party!
What's with all the Lego stuff?
Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Okay. Let's see what the hell this is.
Danger. Reactor overload.
I've got the artifact!
Laser round installed.
This feels bad.
Now
their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
Interesting. Good Lord, there's too many games coming out, brothers. What are we going to do?
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series
The
and
Guacamole.
Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during
Good, 'cause
Day
I
of the
don't have any
Devs right
friends.
after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
Looks clean, but I don't care about it. I think something's about to drop about Splitgate 2, brothers, because a random update just came into my Steam. I guarantee you something might be about to pop up here about it.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival
I've been looking forward to this
action
one,
horror
brothers.
game
Keep
from
your eye
Team
on this
Cloud.
one.
It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia.
Keep your
They
eyes on
partnered
this
with
one.
the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Dang, move or duck or something. I don't know. The hell?
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot.
You got the
powerful
stakeholders
mechs for
writing down
immersive
notes.
aerial and ground
Let them
combat.
play games. They're like,
As a
okay,
top
yeah,
wish
all
listed
right,
game,
yeah.
players
mhm.
are clamoring to
Okay,
know
yeah,
just
all right.
one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer.
300,000. That's how many is how many Fortnite has? How many does Fortnite? Oh, okay. All right. That's what's happening.
To advance its Project Enterprise.
They said, oh, this isn't in English. They scratched it out. Music's not a good fit. I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say, boy? Okay. I didn't really see any gameplay,
In this
did y'all?
next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
But it's still published by Epic Games, not a good sign.
Mechanical is approaching.
Is this like that, there's that Ants
You must now
animated
face
movie from
stark
Disney or whoever?
reality.
Like from back in the 90s or whatever year that was? That's what it looks like. It's like the ants versus the
Industrial
grasshoppers.
civilization we were expecting to join. There's no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
More like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids with goons.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well.
Metal Gear Solid.
Please check this out.
I could have just lied. I don't know what it's going to be.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay. Here we go, brothers. Excuse me, I'm still saying Metal Gear Solid. Resident Evil.
Birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update.
What's up,
for
brother
Evil One
Jacob, son? How
franchise.
you doing?
Let's rumble.
Alex.
Resident Evil 1 shite convinced me otherwise. set up a saga, if you want to call it that. Controls were terrible, but we got to start somewhere.
Ingrid.
The hell are we watching?
Street Fighter 6.
Did that man just Okay. Is it Team Fortress 3? Is that why Gaben was riding on his yacht to the... I'm just kidding. We'll cut that post edit. I'm so confused.
Countdown begins.
Kids turn into buildings and then dancing. Looks more like it's going for some... It's probably just the... They reskinned Concord after its failure. I'm just kidding. It looks like a combination of Team Fortress 2 and that one boxing battle royale that came out. I can't remember the name of that one. I think it's already been shut down though.
Wish list now.
No. Don't tell me what to do.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG
Wu
game
Chang
developed
Fallen
in China
Feathers.
by Lenzi, Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Kicking ass. I think that would be a good, it is indeed another, I think they are Chinese developers, but they be bussin'.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
Never seen moves like that in a Dark Souls game.
Gotta rescue them. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
Whenever I play it, I can see these games, they are technically Souls-likes because of the underlying functionalities of the game. Yeah, this is a Wu-Tang-like game right here. If that's a Wu-Tang Souls-like, you bet your ass I'm going to play it because that sounds hilarious.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment.
That's
Now,
too many.
here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
Guild Wars
My
2.
calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage?
Party.
Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me.
You love Guild Wars, Brother Jordan?
My story.
My story.
I don't think I ever played any of them.
Yours.
I can't remember actually if I ever did or did not. I could be lying to you. World of Warcraft's better. I played that, but I couldn't get into it. I didn't like it. Yeah, I'd be punching that damn cat. Maybe you don't like the gameplay, but look up the lore when you're going to bed. I don't care about story. I'm here to kick ass. I don't read. You crazy? Look at me. Do I look like I read? Don't answer that question. Or did they already say something else, Splitgate 2, and I wasn't paying attention? Where's Bloodborne 2? Oh, get out of here.
Guess what happened? I took a bullet, I died, I came back. Here we go. And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
What'd he say?
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Did he say? Nasty.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
Is this from the brothers that made Cuphead?
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
It says it's an alpha mode or alpha gameplay. It's not done yet. At least they're showing gameplay. Unlike these other people that just show the damn. I can't stand just seeing cinematic trailers. Like, I don't care.
Unwell.
All right, brothers, place your predictions right now. Type 1 if you think they made Fable look a little bit more distinctful in regards to her not being an ugly main character. Or
Hey
2
guys,
if they just left
I'm
it the
Ian
same.
Prue, the co-founder
I guarantee you
of
they're going to talk
1047
about it on
Games.
here, unless they're saving it for the Xbox
When we started
thing,
Splitgate in our
whenever
dorm
that
room,
is,
we just
I
wanted to
don't
make
know.
a game we could play with our friends. And 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community,
Watch.
we've built Splitgate 2.
They're going to probably
Why?
announce like a battle royale.
Because I grew up playing Halo. And I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. And I
You
wish
damn
we could
right.
have Titanfall 3.
You damn right!
With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now. And
I'm
it's
a damn
fucking awesome.
genius! That was the best pitch I've ever heard in my life for a video game. Watch it be the worst game of the year.
epitome of sport. They're splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop what you can't catch.
And he complete the comeback he's going to try. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not
Brother Bussy. Relax, Brother Bussy.
They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Oh my God! They did it. They actually did it. And you're standing on the edge, face up, 'cause you're in natural. World closing. Last man standing.
There ain't a damn way. Good morning, Brother Daniel Freeth. There's not morning here, but good morning to you. Yeah, very interesting.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
I'm very interested in Splitgate 2. I haven't played it yet, and I suppose I'll be trying the Battle Royale at some point, huh? Overspent on crappy music. Yeah, that's the thing, is that they majority of the world listens to crappy music, so it's a smart marketing move to spend crappy music on it, because they know that us or whatever dummies, whatever you want to say. I don't think you could say that word on I think it's TOS, but yeah, no, careful now. That's what I'm saying. You can't even say it in chat, brother. Delete it if you can. I got it, brother. Because I was looking that up the other day, and that was like one of 3 words. I don't think it gets me in trouble. It probably gets you in trouble, but there's just, I don't know how it works.
Got a name? Mako. Daito. Daito. A Jap then, huh? Don't I look like one? You're not?
No, brother, don't you worry about it. I'm just trying to protect you and me at the same time.
Sana.
I wouldn't risk it, Brother Bussy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to encourage it, just in case. We should be safe. I am live
We
multi-streaming
saw
now
it
on
at TGA
Kick
last year as
as
Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely
Not saying
on
your
their
brothers
way.
are in trouble, obviously.
All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse
Smack
at this
them
project
teeth one more
last
time,
summer, I
bud.
was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while
Oh
there
my
are
God,
many
dude.
places, really
Stop
any place
smacking
this game
them
could have
damn
been
teeth.
revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here.
I'm going to punch
at
this
Summer
monitor if
Game
he does it again. Okay. Okay. Is this Bloodborne 2?
Sir.
It's Tom Clancy Splinter Cell. Called it. I'm a huge Splinter Cell fan. That's right, Brother Libnock. Ubisoft. This might be the only thing that saves them from going under fully. Put a chick in it and make her. Make her.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
she's taking treatment for ADHD.
coming.
Kept you waiting, huh? If Sam Fisher comes out and
This
says
is
that, I
about
would
the
shit
report
my
you
pants.
asked for yesterday.
Kept you waiting,
It'll be
huh?
ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body.
Beat his ass.
One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
I take it back. We're cutting all this
I know.
post-edit. This isn't Splinter Cell.
Your mother was murdered.
Everybody just cut all this out. This is not Splinter Cell.
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Is this the Silent Hill 1 remake?
Grace.
Yes. Or 2, I'm sorry. Whatever fucking one it was. Which one is this? The first one? Or the third one?
What is this? Hey! Help!
I can't remember which one it was with the chica in it.
Stay close.
What is that?
They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for.
Oh, they got Loki from Marvel in it?
The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
I never played Control.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Stay away from us!
Resident Evil 9! That's what I'm talking about, brothers. February 27th, 2026. It's going to get delayed. That's fantastic.
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
Not really, but whatever. You couldn't think. I don't. Yeah, clap for her. That's fine.
Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well,
You
there's
really
much more
didn't.
Summer Game Fest
Literally
to come.
everybody knew
Make sure
about
to
it.
visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game
We'll
Fest
watch
Play
that on
Days that's
Sunday,
taking place
brothers.
This
The
weekend in
Xbox
LA.
Showcase.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome.
Lego
Thanks to you,
Batman
Lucy.
3.
Great job co-hosting. All right.
Everybody's
that's going to do it
favorite.
for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
Okay. Well, that was a pretty good banger, brothers. I think I predicted every single game accurately. Never been seen before. Never been seen. I'm one. Jesus Christ! That was the loudest. That was louder than God taking a dump. I gotta make sure I don't have a nosebleed. Like, I think it just blasted my internal organs inside of my head inward, or whatever. Dang, if I didn't have vertigo before, I did now. Okay, well, that's pretty cooking. What's up, Brother Travis Plays? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Perfect transition, Jamie says. Joe Rogan. What are you talking about? Okay, here's a fat guy on screen. Suppose he just found out that he indeed has gout.
Video games. And I'm here to tell you the good news about Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs is an all-volunteer curation committee that plays hundreds of games so you don't have to and brings you the very best of them to show you at places like this digital showcase that you're about to see today. How much does this cost, you might ask? $5 million? $10 million? Absolutely nothing. Day of the Devs is a nonprofit and supported entirely by generous contributions from people like you and also our generous sponsors. So all you have to do right now is sit back and prepare to be inspired. Enjoy Day of the Devs Digital Showcase.
Okay, I didn't know this was happening after.
I'm excited to introduce the first look at a new title from Annapurna Interactive and the developers at No Goblin.
Hello, I'm Sassia, Senior Level Designer. And artist at No Goblin.
I'm Jamie, Senior Animator at No Goblin, and we're excited to share with you No Goblin's new upcoming game, Snap and Grab.
Snap and Grab? What does that mean?
I'm glad you asked. Picture this.
I don't need a picture.
It's the 80s, and you are nestled between high fashion glamour and high ticket crime.
As Nicky Nevada, the world's greatest photographer, you'll be tasked with visiting a variety of rich and lavish settings, in which you'll have one question on your mind.
Focus
What
the
will you be feeling
lens!
tonight?
They sound miserable. They look miserable
In
talking
Snap
about
and
it.
Grab, you will do cool crimes with only your camera and your crew.
As you visit each venue, you will snap a variety of high-ticket items, and anything that might help or hinder your crew's chances of getting to them.
Then, you're done snapping. You'll use
She'll catch up.
As your anonymous deeds make headlines, you'll attract new crew, giving you access to new ways to snap and grab.
Will you be able to plan the next perfect heist?
Or will your heist fail spectacularly?
Either way, you're a winner! Yay! You win no matter the outcome! You're gonna be fabulous whenever you fail!
We can't wait to see what you plan next in Snap and Grab.
Available early next year on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Does Untitled Goose Game ring a bell? It was one of the very early Day of the Devs games, so early in fact, that when we asked the dev what the name of the game was, they asked, do they have to have a name? You know the rest of the story. House, based in Melbourne, Australia, is developing a brand new kind of experience that's unlike anything else you've ever played. But I'm not the right person to describe what it is. Better served that these anthropomorphized ant, duck, wobbly creature things do it for you.
Missed the whole brother Travis. I'm sorry, I got super distracted, brother. Missed the whole thing, but I get the
You
gist.
might know us because of our Goose Game. And we're here today to show you around our new game. Ooh. It's a cooperative multiplayer adventure made for friends to play together. It's called Big Walk.
Creative.
It's a tricky game to describe, but it's mainly about doing two things, talking and walking. So talking, it's a big part of Big Walk, and we've put a lot of work into making a proximity voice chat system that feels natural and playful. You'll sound different if you're speaking up close.
Hello.
Or far away.
Hello.
Or in a tunnel.
Hello.
Or over a walkie-talkie.
Hello. Over.
Or behind soundproof glass.
This isn't innovative.
In a situation like this, where you can't hear each other, you'll need to find other ways to communicate. So we've given you lots of ways to point and gesture.
Oh, there they are.
And plenty of tools to stay in touch when you're out of earshot. And if you can't use voice chat, or you just don't feel like it, we've also made a proximity text chat system, so you can play the entire game that way as well.
Okay.
Hello.
The game is set in a big open world that we've filled with all kinds of stuff. To see it all, you'll need to go for a big walk. Exploring as part of a group is a special feeling. Our chat system makes it
I can
important to
imagine
stick
playing
together.
this with the brothers
So
there.
navigating the world
No
of Big
cap,
Walk requires lots of
busting,
teamwork and talking.
other skibbity words.
As you explore, you can split up and go off on your own adventures, or even lose each other.
As long as it has mod support, it's going to
When
be
you're
a 10
apart,
out of 10.
You won't be able to talk face to face.
Let me
so
replace
finding
the
your way
body
back together
models
isn't always straightforward.
with whatever I want.
If you get lost in the bush, don't worry. You'll find plenty of ways to stay in touch and find each other again.
Okay.
Hello? If anyone can hear me, please shoot up a flare.
Please catch the forest on fire. Okay.
Thank you.
This building behind me has a challenge in it. Completing challenges like these is the way you make progress through the game. They're all about teamwork, and they're all a little bit different. A lot of them are designed to let you find funny and surprising new ways to talk. You might need to do some miming, or come up with a special code, or even sing to each other.
Dude.
So you want to find a speaker that's like, ooh wah wah, ooh wah wah, ooh wah wah.
They're not all about talking though. There's a bit of platforming in there, some sports, and some weirder stuff too.
World's greatest
Our
photographer.
challenges are open-ended, and leave plenty of room for you to do things your own way. Like the rest of the game, challenges in Big Walk are about the joy of muddling through things together.
So that's Big Walk. There's heaps to see and do, but there's also lots of room to just hang out in between. We think there's some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
You can sit and watch the sunset.
Tell stories as you wait for the night to pass.
Go dancing.
Or you could steal your friend's binoculars and kick them into the ocean.
Wait.
Sorry.
We hope you enjoyed this little tour and got a sense of what we think is so special about this game. We made Big Walk to be a nice way to hang out with your friends in a video game, and we hope you like playing it as much as we do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
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 How do these creatures talk with their noses? They have to sound very nasally, I guess, huh?
This next title is from the art director of Journey and the team at Giant Squid, who brought you beautiful titles like Abzu and The Pathless. You'll see the DNA of all those games in this one as you surf the sand on your sword and bring the sea back to life. This is Sword of the Sea.
Newt.
Hi, I'm Matt Nava. I'm the creative director at Giant Squid, and I'm very excited to share with you our latest game, Sword of the Sea.
He looks like he's no cap, brothers.
Sword of the Sea
gets
is
his ass
a
kicked.
atmospheric adventure game
Like
where
they
you
beat
surf
him
on a sword.
Behind the scenes.
And it is trying to give you the kind of spiritual experience that you get as a surfer, a snowboarder.
Buddy, stop with this weird-ass verbiage. It's a damn game.
A skater. It takes a lot of what I've done in my previous games, going back all the way to Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and you're going to see those elements in the game, but it's going to take you somewhere new. Sword of the Sea is all about movement, getting into a flow state, and that's something that as a snowboarder I've
Good
experienced
Lord.
myself. I feel like there's
These guys sound worse than the damn Starbucks lady, but she gave me good advice on manifesting first
when
attempts.
you're doing it, you actually find this kind of meditative quality.
Maybe we would
You
actually learn something
are moving
from this
very
game.
quickly, but you get to understand nature in a way that you can't otherwise. You get to see the whole mountain at once, and that lets you kind of connect with the world in a deeper way.
What is he talking about?
And I think that's what we want to do with the game.
Looks boring
I'm really
as hell.
excited because Sword of the Sea has music written by Austin Wintory, a longtime collaborator who I work with on Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and he's done countless other games scores. It also has movement inspired by the old skating and snowboarding games. So if you played the Tony Hawk games, if you played the old snowboarding games, you're going to love the way that you move in Sword of the Sea. We can't really guarantee that the game will be a spiritual experience for players, but what we
Yeah,
can
no
do
shit.
is create the environment, the conditions under which you might have one. Sword of the Sea is coming out this year, August 19th, on the PlayStation 5 and PC, so wishlist now. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
This next world exclusive is a sequel to a game that has over 4 million players and counting. A runaway hit if there ever was one. But to make a sequel, you have to bring something new to the genre, something evolved, and that's exactly what this developer did.
Best co-op experience since It Takes Two. The Academy welcomes you back for the first time ever. Open world. Wow, there you go, Brer Skynet. You still watching, brother? There's your puzzle game. This thing's pretty bussin'. But at the same
Hi.
time,
I'm Wyatt with Coin Crew Games, and we're here to announce Escape Academy 2, Back to School, the sequel to Escape Academy.
a game for you and your girlfriend. I'm
Escape
married, brother.
Academy 2 is an open-world escape room game, where between your escape room classes,
Buddy, why'd you
can
redact
explore a living and breathing campus
Retract
that
it, rather.
functions as one big escape room. We felt inspired by games like Animal Well and the Legend of Zelda series, and how they leverage free roam puzzle
Daniel.
solving. So we're really excited to bring that into the Academy.
Our background as a studio is in building immersive narrative escape rooms. So when we started making a sequel for Escape Academy, we asked ourselves, how can we push that even further? We looked at feedback from the first game, and the
What?
number one most requested feature.
What
What was once a 2D level select map is now a fully realized explorable space. Whether you're returning to the Academy or stepping in for the first time, you'll find yourself in a world full of unique environments, from dusty puzzle archives to hidden rooms in unsuspecting places. The campus is designed to reward curiosity with secrets tucked into every corner for players to discover. From lighting and atmosphere to environmental storytelling, we've pushed every element to heighten immersion and mystery.
For Escape Academy 2, our approach to narrative is to really lean into
Oh
the
my lord, I could not imagine having a conversation with this guy.
roleplay of embodying a student at the Academy. You can talk to your fellow escapists to unlock quests, discover lore, and naturally get hit with a deluge of groan-worthy puns. Apologies in advance. Over the course of the
Yeah, I wouldn't. He would be getting first attempted, brothers. I'm just putting that out there.
game, you'll puzzle your way through character-driven quest lines that string together campus
You hear the slight, and I'm not talking bad about the guy. You hear the slight speech impediment, just very slight. Listen very closely.
challenges and escape rooms, taking you through your second-year curriculum and the game's central mystery. If you want to get a sneak peek at the game and help us unlock its full potential, join our Discord and sign up for a playtest. We'd love to borrow your brain.
Wishlist Escape Academy 2 today on Steam, and we'll see you when you get back to school. So stupid.
I don't know if I could take this much longer, brothers.
Hi, I'm Johnny Galvatron from Beethoven and Dinosaur, here in Melbourne Rock City. This is our secret hideout where we make video games. This is one of our artists, Arden. Fuck off. We're the BAFTA award-winning... This is one of our artists, Arden. Fuck off. We're the BAFTA award-winning team behind The Artful Escape. But who cares? What's next? We're making a mixtape.
I thought we were in Jeff Keighley's thing.
We're in Day of the Devs too.
Oh, cool. Mixtape is a coming-of-age action-adventure game about three friends on their last night together, listening to a perfectly curated soundtrack. It's a psychedelic retrospective, a musical journey that documents the breadth of their friendship and their greatest hits.
And another car! Car!
The whole game is a mixtape. The music is a mixtape. There's a mixtape of mechanics, from skateboarding to pulling slushies, a mixtape of eras, a mixtape of art styles and media, designed to take you back to the teenage wasteland.
What the
Are you
hell?
gonna get your stash and keep going?
That's a rookie move.
Yeah, have we taught you nothing, Cassandra?
What? We all go up to my room and immediately bolt? Dad, give away you're grabbing booze.
But
We
is the
all
music
immediately
any
go
good?
up to our
Holy
room and leave the
flippin'
door open because mom
meatballs,
said
let
she
me tell
doesn't
you all
feel
about it.
comfortable with me going to my own
Thank you
cousin's
very much.
room
We
alone,
got
that I
Joy
have to leave the
Division,
door
Devo,
open.
I love Devo. Smashing Pumpkins, Portishead, Roxy Music, Silverchair, Lush, The Cure, Susie and the Banshees, Stan Bush, the Jesus and Mary Chain, the unkillable Iggy Pop, and apparently many more.
Are they following us?
Yup. I can't go to prison.
Boxes!
Who the hell is this game made for?
What are we doing?
If death looks you in the eye, dude, don't blink.
Played on Game Pass day one,
Yeah,
wishlisted on
like
Steam, played on
apparently there's going to be more. Apparently,
I thought we were riding together.
apparently there's going to be more artists in this game.
Fair.
I'm the creator,
Mixtape.
but apparently
Nothing
we're going to have
but
more.
this.
Yeah. We're going to make...
Did you see that Drinkbox Studios just announced their next title, Blighted, moments ago at the Summer Game Fest? Well, now they're here to give you an in-depth look at the game.
Hey, I'm Ian, the lead designer at Drinkbox Studios.
And I'm Augusto, art director at Drinkbox.
We're excited to finally tell you about our new game, Blighted.
People in this world have a sacred ritual.
When someone dies, a seed is planted in their brain. Over time, a tree grows from their skull and bears fruit.
Jesus Christ.
By eating this fruit, one gains a knowledge and experience of their ancestors.
Oh, hell no. You getting like a damn high or a disease or something, brother. That is not no vision or spirit.
That's how it was for generations. That is, until the one they called Sorcisto defiled the ritual. He discovered that by eating brains raw, he gained immense power. Sorcisto ate the fruits, destroyed the trees, and devoured your entire community. And in doing so, he released a reality-altering disease known as blight. As the lone survivor, you have a singular goal. Hunt down Sorcisto to reclaim the memories of your people.
Now, like the rest of the world, you're afflicted with blight. It's constantly overtaking you, making enemies aggressive and unpredictable,
Well,
and changing
maybe you
your
shouldn't have ate the
perception of
fruit.
world. You can find ways to suppress it, or you can harness it to fight back even harder. With practice, you'll be chaining together finishers, taking out huge blighted beasts, devouring their brains, and using their memories to fight and explore. With
So basically, you're
enough
turning
blighted
into a
memories,
zombie.
You'll start to see new layers of reality, reach hidden locations, and discover new gameplay mechanics.
Blighted marks our studio's first venture into 3D, allowing the art team to bring their designs to a whole new level as they craft gorgeously eerie worlds for you to explore. You'll be making your way through remains of long-dead civilizations and manifested nightmares, through mines carved into the interior of petrified giants and scaffolds to the gods. Drinkbox has a rich history with action games, from Guacamelee to Severed to Nobody Saves the World, and we're excited to craft another one that will put your skills to the test. Blighted will support full co-op like many of our past games, and we're working with composer Jim Guthrie to create a soundtrack you'll never forget. We're excited for you to try the game, and we're aiming to have a playable demo later this year.
Wishlist the game on Steam and follow us on social media to make sure you don't miss it.
This next title is from a bona fide Day of the Devs alumni, Outer Loop, whose games Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age have both been previously celebrated in our showcases. Outer Loop prides itself on being a minority-led studio with a mission to create accessible but meaningful games about underrepresented cultures and themes, and this title is a beautiful and vibrant example of just that. This is Dosa Divas.
What's up, brother Ath Boogie? Trying to look up how long this is. I don't know if I can take it anymore.
No one cooks anymore.
Food in tubes? Yuck.
I'm so hungry.
These games most certainly do suck. Every single one of them have sucked so far, with the exception of the walk and talk game with the duck newt looking things. That's the only thing that looked enjoyable. What the hell are we looking at?
Hi, I'm Eka, Creative Director of Outer Loop Games, and I want to introduce you to our new game, Dosa Divas, a spicy narrative-based RPG. Platform through vibrant villages,
spicy,
battle for
guys.
raccoons,
It's spicy.
reconcile with
I like
loved ones,
spicy foods.
and eat one last meal together before saying goodbye. Double jump, drill, and grapple your way through the world to discover local ingredients, hidden paths, memories, and new friends. Engage in a flavorful turn-based combat system where every attack packs some heat. Especially when you time it right. Hitting the action button as the hit lands amplifies your attack damage and strengthens your blocks against enemy attacks. Use boost points at the start of your turn to multiply damage on attacks and skills. Match enemy flavor cravings to break down their defenses and leave them stuffed.
What?
Cook up made-to-order food to wake up villagers from a processed food-induced haze using the expressive cooking system. Delivering delicious, hearty meals reconnects communities with their culture, history, and shared memories and increases your reputation. Serve Up looks like customizing your spirit met goddess. Create your own spicy style with custom wraps and accessories. Dos Divas, our spicy narrative turn-based combat RPG, will be out in early 2026. Thank you.
Yes, skip. Please skip. Go to the next game.
Our pals at Heart Machine, creators of Hyperlight Drifter and Hyperlight Breaker, have teamed up with our buds at Devolver. They're mixing things up with surreal, interdimensional demon horror. It's a genre, right?
What did you just say?
Is it a genre? Probably should be a genre. Here it is.
Processed Food is a California crunchy hippie liberal game. That's the vibe I got. Did it say this was Devolver? I wasn't paying attention. Possesses. Could be just inspired. I feel like it would have more humor to it.
Hi, I'm Miriam, producer at Heart Machine, working on Possessors. Possessors is a search action game set in Senzu, a corporate-run city which has been overrun by demons. What you've just seen is one of 4 animated shorts we made with Powerhouse Animation. They each tell the story of how a character or a creature from Possessors survived the attacks of the demon, or how they perished. In Possessors, you play as Luca, a teenager from Senzu who was injured in the disaster. Luca was forced to make a deal with a demon named Rem for both of them to survive. Rem possessed her, healed her, and made her strong. Now Luca and Rem are stuck together and forced to get along. They'll have to climb Senzu's skyscraper and fight through hordes of feral demons to escape the
Sounds
city.
like first
Along the
Berserker
way,
Kazan.
Luca and Rem will discover what Senzu's corporate master were hiding, and piece together what happened by sharing their memory of the past. On behalf of the team, we're all very excited for you to play Possessors, which comes out later this year.
I'm
In
not
the
playing it.
meantime, you can wishlist Possessor on Steam, or try Luca's new demon power for yourself. A demo of the game will be available later today.
Looks pretty stupid.
Moonlighter hooked me with its novel shopkeeping gameplay, its clean combat, and its satisfying dungeon-to-market gameplay loop. I could seriously play it all day, and I did. The developers at Spain-based Digital Sun seem to have made some ambitious upgrades to its sequel, including an expansive 3D world, a big change from its
Now this
previous
game, the
pixelated
first one, if
form.
it's the game I'm
hope
thinking
you're
of,
as
it actually is a
excited
good
as I am
game.
to take a peek at
I
Moonlighter
played it
2, The Endless Vault.
before I streamed.
Hi there,
I think.
this is Isra from Digital Sun. I'm beyond thrilled to share this event with you and show what's in store for Moonlighter 2,
Pero what's in
The
a
Endless
star?
Vault.
What's in a star?
Moonlighter 2, The Endless
Yeah, this
Vault
game
is a
was
sequel
good,
to
the
our
first
beloved
one.
shopkeeping roguelike. As in the first game, here you venture into ever-changing dungeons to fight enemies and find relics. Then you go to your shop, sell your loot, and turn it into a profit to get better gear. This unique blend of gameplay is what made the first game so special, and now we're bringing it to a whole new dimension of quality and ambition. Talking about new dimensions, this entry begins in Tresna, a blood-brimming town. Here, Will finds himself stranded after one of his adventures. He won't be alone, though. Old and new faces will join him along the way. For now, let's jump straight into the portal, where every adventure unfolds and both battles and looting take place. From the arid lands of Hodu to the grassy landscapes of Aeolia, each biome offers new mechanics, enemies, and rewards. Combat has been vastly improved, with some enemies specialized in ranged weapons, while others focus on close combat. Once you clear a room, several things can happen. You might find a perk, in-run effects that can increase Will's power and unlock new abilities. The other option might sound familiar to veteran merchants, as you can also stumble upon a chest. Inside, you'll find tons of priceless relics. Depending on where you place them, relics will unleash all kinds of effects. Backpack management will influence the outcome of your expeditions. Unlike in the first game, you'll be able to see the base value of each relic, although backpack effects can double or triple your profit. Let's say that you keep the adventure running. Let's say that you even feel brave enough to face one of Moonlighter's 2 bosses. These battles will put your skills to the test. Take the so-called Herald, for instance. This is one of the first bosses of the game, and shows how the combat has evolved since the first Moonlighter. The Herald will throw projectiles and beams non-stop, forcing you to find cover and dodge hits. He's also protected by a sound barrier that you'll need to deactivate before
It looks
striking
clean.
back. Merchants need to be smart. It doesn't matter how far you get. Successful runs leads to the same place, your shop. The shop is where you put a price on your loot and try to get the best deals. There are ways to influence the outcome. For now, all I can say is haggle hard, sell harder. Well, there's actually
It sounded like
something I
got
can
peanut
already
butter stuck
share
on the
with you.
top of his mouth. I don't know what
Just
he
like
just
the
said.
perks in the dungeons, you can also unlock special effects each time you open your shop. They can potentially skyrocket your profit, unleashing powerful synergies and selling streaks. You never know what will happen when you open your shop. That's why we call it a shopkeeping roguelike after all. That's it for now. After nearly 7 years since the original Moonlighter was released, we hope you are as excited as we are. Please stay tuned to our socials for
Please
all
stay
things Moonlighter
tuned.
2, The Endless World. See you in Tresna.
Moonlighter 2.
Inspired by Pietro Riva's manifesto, Rejector, Thomas feels driven to advance our medium by creating games for new audiences and to hopefully entice those who might not be usually interested in playing a video game to take an interest. From Thomas Waterzoo, creator of Please Touch the Artwork, this is Please Watch the Artwork.
Just notice you have a stage mic. Why not go with the fancy ones? Because this one does just as good as the fancy ones at cheaper price
To Day of
point.
the Devs ASMR edition. My name is Thomas Waterzoo, and I'm a developer from Belgium. I'm the creator of Please Touch the Artwork, a series of casual and accessible games based
What
on
the
real
hell?
paintings, where I explore what would happen if we did touch the artwork. I usually start by choosing a painter I like, and then
It's
think
also
about
very
what
loud in this
gameplay
room,
could
brother,
fit
with the
their art
fans and
style.
everything.
For my third game, I fell in love with American realist painter Edward Hopper.
Plus,
But
he's
this
using one
time,
of the expensive
we're not gonna
mics.
be
You tell me
touching
which one sounds
artworks.
better,
We're
him
just
or
gonna
me.
be watching them at night. Please Watch the Artwork is a psychological spot the difference game, where you are a night watch at the Museum of Animated Modern Art.
The
In
hell?
short, Mama. Your job is
Yeah,
simple.
okay. You don't have to.
Watch the paintings.
Yeah, he's
and
got some
report
issue,
any
I think.
anomalies.
I'm just putting it out there,
However,
brothers.
These are not your everyday paintings. They are alive, and there is a mysterious sad clown wandering around, spreading their sadness over all the paintings.
He has the
You're gonna
mic.
need a
I
good
have the mic
memory,
inside my mouth. Let's be
focus,
real.
and lots of coffee to avoid this from happening.
Here,
If
you want me to
do
try to
know
make it?
Edward Hopper,
Let me
no
turn off the
worries.
noise gate. You ready?
You don't need to know him to be able to enjoy the game. But he's most famous for his painting, Nighthawks. He depicted themes like loneliness.
See, now you can hear a little bit of the fans in the back, but it's a condensed mic, so you see what I'm saying? Now if I turn this back on, now we're fine.
The things that are chasing you are the feelings of paranoia, self-doubt, and maybe some nostalgia.
Oh,
towards
Brer
Hopper's
Meats, what's up,
America
brother?
from the early
We saw
20th
this
century.
in Courage the Cowardly
You've
Dog.
got some clowns, but
A
they're
good
kinda
point, actually.
harmless. It's just you, the night, and
Minus the weird ASMR
I
guy
don't have a release date yet,
who
but
legitimately
you can
said
now wishlist the
ASMR.
game on Steam. However, and don't tell this to anyone, it's probably gonna be around Halloween this year. Thanks to Day of the Devs for giving me this
I would
wonderful
punch.
opportunity, and I really hope you like this bizarre little thing I made. Bye-bye.
No, nobody's buying your freaky ass game.
We've had a long-time love affair with this next dev at Tribute Games. It goes all the way back to the very first day of the devs, where we showed Mercenary Kings. It's been amazing to see what they've done since then with games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, which is a huge nostalgic bomb, and they're set to deliver again.
I think he was recording a night and his wife might shout at him for being loud. Are you sure he has a wife?
From Montreal, Canada, and are currently working on Marvel.
Let's be real.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion is a retro-inspired beat-em-up set in the Marvel universe. When Annihilus launches
Your
an
friend
attack
has
across the
ASMR,
galaxy,
he
it's
can't
up to
breathe.
15 Marvel superheroes to save the day.
So far, we've announced Captain America, Spider-Man, Venom, Wolverine, Storm, Nova, Phyla-Vell,
And we've just revealed that Rocket Raccoon and She-Hulk are joining the fight.
There it was. I forgot. Nobody reminded me. Watch. Watch.
Wolverine, Storm,
Watch.
Nova, Phyla-Vell,
And we've just revealed that Rocket Raccoon and She-Hulk
I bet you I'm the only person in the world that caught that. And now you brothers are the only brothers in the world who noticed because I called it out. You're welcome. That's why you watch. That's why you need to watch my streams. That's why you need to watch the streams, brothers.
are joining the fight.
Each heroes have been designed around their unique strengths and powers. Some of them can take on airborne enemies, while others can deal devastating damage closer to the ground.
We also
I got
introduced
it.
an exciting
We got.
mechanic
Don't worry, brother
to Cosmic
Sean. I
Swap.
get it.
A tag team system allowing for instant switching between two heroes, creating powerful combos and unique strategies.
For level design, we recreated iconic Marvel settings such as the Mutant Heaven of Genosha, the high-tech mobile base of S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, plus
I will say too, brothers. Always,
across the cosmos.
if you yourself are content creators or whatever you do, or like to share clips, feel free to share my stuff out there. I do not care if you use my
We
stuff.
saw this project as a huge honor and a great opportunity to celebrate our childhood.
Just obviously,
Who knew that the countless hours spent
let
at
'em
the
know who
comic
I
book
am.
shop or the arcades would
Brother
bring us
Samir, what's
here
up, brother? We were watching the Summer Game
Marvel
Fest, and now they're
Cosmic
doing
Invasion is
the.
a true love letter
I think
to
it's
all
called
fans
Day
who
of the
love the
Devs.
Marvel universe.
I'm hoping it's
Marvel
almost
Cosmic
over.
Invasion is coming to PC and console.
Artist and designer of Neverway, a horror RPG in Leipzig.
Dang, she looks like she needs some
Studio
protein.
called Blood Inc.
You play the game as Fiona. After quitting your dead-end job, you try to start over on a farm, a place where you can escape from all your problems, and finally it starts fresh.
But it gets darker. Fiona will find herself indebted as immortal herald of a dead god. With your sword, you can fight in a fast-paced combat, and you can choose your secondary gear to change how you fight, like a hookshot you just crafted.
But remember, you still need to keep your new life on track. You can do things like shopping at the Cellmart or paying your mortgage using your very own Luna OS computer. You can also befriend or even romance more than 10 characters.
Want to be Stardew Valley?
each
Yeah,
with
there's
their
been a
own
lot of
special
those.
cutscenes and routines that can interact with each other.
And as you get closer to those characters, you can use those relationships to unlock new compatibilities that change the way you fight.
You can farm, fish, and cook, but Neverway doesn't play like a regular live sim RPG. Time progresses in 3 blocks: morning, afternoon, and evening, and you choose when to advance by doing things like eating, sleeping, or reading a manual. The idea is to let you set your own pace, so you can choose when you want to fight, or when you just need a break and see your friends.
You will eventually start searching for the Neverway, a decaying, nightmarish reality that is slowly leaking into yours. There you will learn what's happening to this dark, post-apocalyptic world as you pay out your debt.
If this sounds like your kind of game, you can wishlist Neverway on Steam and stay up to date to our latest announcements. And thank you for watching.
I'm probably about to end, brothers. I'm tired of this.
It's time for a world premiere. This one from a studio based in Johannesburg called Nyamako. Their previous title, the postmodern platformer Semblance, earned them a place on Forbes Africa's 30 Under 30 list back in 2018, along with a host of other accolades. And since then, they've been hard at work on Relooted, a heist game which tackles a political and righteous subject matter. Please
Is that
take a look.
right? I'm not playing the game right now, brother Samir.
Something incognito.
This is a
Like a
live
submarine.
stream of a
No,
game fest.
But also fast.
But if you mean what game have I been playing on lives,
Can you be serious?
I've been playing Night Rain, the Granny games, and soon to be the Liza P DLC because that came out today. I just purchased it.
The lead animator at Yamako.
And I'm Sita, producer at Yamakop.
Reload to the set in the near future, where a new treaty has been signed between the West and Africa. The treaty goes that all African artifacts that are on public display must be returned to their country of origin. But museums are using a loophole to avoid repatriation. They begin to only exhibit artifacts.
You gotta spend
inside.
money.
Our highest crew
It's
is made up of
$30,
regular people
in case
who
you
band together
were
to see
curious.
these artifacts returned to their country of origin, operating from a hideout in Johannesburg, South Africa.
Cuckoo, how do you do the mysterious plague, huh?
Are you not tired? Rest. We have work to do tomorrow.
In the real world, a French government report estimates
Okay, I can't take that anymore. Every single one of those games, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2, were absolute dog shit in regards to the post game fit, like the main event, because this is just afterwards, the day of the dev. It's called. Those are not the type of indie developers that I will be looking forward to. Those are like disgusting, pathetic looking games, basically poisoning the pool of the great indie games that exist out there. That was absolute terrible looking piles of garbage. How big would the DLC be? Let me look it up real fast. I think I had a timeline in my mind or read it somewhere. It may have been 15 hours. Let me see. $15 to $20 hours long for experienced players. And then I assume it'll have replayability to go back and find secrets or get more, get it 100% completed or whatever. So there you go. Looks like all D grade games. I wouldn't even give them a D, to be honest. I'd give them an F. The only one that looked cool was that walking one where it was a co-op game. Have I played Split Fiction? Sounds familiar. Let me look. Oh no, I have not. I didn't really care to try it, to be honest. Not to say it's not good, I just didn't care. Definitely game of the year? I don't know about that. What about Expedition 33 or whatever? Claire Obscure. I cannot remember the other part of the name. What about Elden Ring Night Rain? Obviously, that's game of the year. I'm just kidding. It's really fun, though. I'm not going to cap on that like the brothers in the city say. I've enjoyed it. I enjoy the difficulty range. It's very difficult solo, and that's what I like about it. The fact that they made it easier made me angry. There's no reason to make it easier. Stop folding to these crybabies. Give brothers a challenge for once. That one's also a contender. Yeah, I know who it's made by the Take-Two devs. They seemed as excited as kids seeing a doc about what? About their own games. That's what you get for making FromSoft mainstream. I think it has some part of it has to do with particular AAA gaming companies joining groups like indie or independent companies to help make games more acceptable for modern audiences, as they say. For example, Doom Dark Ages changed the name of the difficulties, like for the easy ones, from being offensive or degrading to being something that's more acceptable in today's language. I'm not even kidding. And that's why you see some of these games. What game was it? Obviously, Doom Dark Ages had it. They had literal like slides in there to control the speed of the game in regards to parries and like how much of a window you had and all these crazy little things. Yeah, extremely easy mode essentially is now normal mode, pretty much. It makes no sense to me. Oh, I saw that in the slider thing in regards to changing the difficulty or making it harder, making it easier on certain aspects of the game mode. That was in Hell Is Us, the demo I played. I saw that. Otherwise, the game looks promising. It is another eerie Souls-like that's coming out. I played the demo. It should be available on my YouTube or a VOD on Twitch for however many weeks, but it was last week I played it on live. Yeah, I played it on June 2nd is whenever I played it. I played Granny first, and then I switched over to that. Bro, Jeremy, what's up, brother? Just want to call it out here. Split Fiction might win Game of the Year. Definitely come to your stream to view the awards. Hell yeah, brother. I'll appreciate that. I'll try to make sure I put it within my schedule to live stream it. This is my first time live streaming a game award, or excuse me, Game Fest, like E3 or whatever. You know what I mean? I've always wanted to do that, but it just never lined up in my schedule to do it. Except for today, it did. I've always tried, and then I almost didn't make it because work kept me longer than what I wanted to. What about Kazan? Finished it and feels good too. I don't know if it'll be a contender, but it will be up there for other awards, I would imagine. I don't know if it'll be Game of the Year. There's too many other possibilities that are going to be in the air, I think. It's a great game, though. I liked it. Liza P was better, in my opinion. I might even say Black Myth Wukong was better. And I bet they're going to have some DLCs coming out by August. Let me do a quick rundown, though. Let me think here. Let me think. So, I would say my top 3 or 4, maybe 5. I'd probably put at the bottom of the list Code Vein 2. I never played the first one, and that's the only reason it's sitting there, but it looked neat. After that, I would put the Splitgate 2 Battle Royale, just because the pitch was absolutely ballin'. It's probably going to suck, though, I'll be honest. Alright. Code Vein 2. Next after that, Splitgate 2 Battle Royale, just because I find that intriguing. Then we have, I'm talking, let me back it up again. I'm not talking Game of the Year here. I'm talking intriguing announcements from today. Let me be clear. So, going from least interested to top, however many I end up with here. Code Vein 2. Mind's Eye. No, you're fine, brother. Splitgate 2, flip that around. Splitgate 2 Battle Royale, then Mind's Eye, comes out June 10th, I think. We got the Lies of P DLC, which is out now. We will be playing that tomorrow for sure. And my next one after that is Mortal Shell 2. And then number 1 would be Resident Evil 9. That's my list right there of games of intrigue. Honorable shout-outs. ILL, looks interesting. And the one game that was called Walking and Talking, or whatever the hell. Like, stupid, simple name, but that looked like it'll be funny to play. Next honorable shout out that didn't get announced at this game, but it was announced at the PlayStation State of Play, would be the I got it wrote down somewhere or something, I can't remember the name of it. Baby Steps. I haven't seen any gameplay of James Bond yet, other than the trailer in regards to it being a cinematic one, so I do not care. I won't put any stock into it until I see gameplay. But I think those are all the ones. And then another final honorable shout out, FBC Firebreak. I love the Hitman games. I played, I haven't played like the newest ones, but I played like the ones that they would put out there for free or whatever. I'm a huge fan of Splinter Cell. That's honestly what I thought they were about to announce whenever they pulled that. Whenever they pulled up the Resident Evil trailer, because it was, FBI, and I was like, oh man, I wonder if this is, Sam Fisher about to pop up on the screen, but that was not the case. That was most certainly not the case. Yes, I'm looking forward to Metal Gear Solid as well. That comes out and we'll play that. The remaster, Metal Gear Solid 3 remaster. What are they calling it? Metal Gear Solid Delta. Anyway. This was a unscheduled stream, brothers. I usually don't stream on this day, but I did want to try to catch and watch that Game Fest with you, brothers, live in the flesh. Yeah, Snake Eater, brother Jeremy. Have they remastered 1 and 2? They have not. They're doing it for the anniversary. I think technically Metal Gear Solid 3 happens prior to the events of Metal Gear Solid 2, at least. I don't know about the first one. Does it happen before the first one? We played a little bit of the first one, or whichever one, on stream. I did not complete it though. Still need to finish it. Yeah, then obviously Metal Gear Solid 4 is the last one. Metal Gear Solid 5 takes place before Metal Gear Solid 3. It's very confusing, I know. Something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the order of that is somewhere within that realm. Anyway, brothers, I need to go ahead and get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. But thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for the follows there, brothers. Oh, that's bussing. It's letting me, I just noticed it's letting me know on, I don't know, actually that's opposite of bussing. It's letting me know that my bit rate's too high on the YouTube Shorts. Whoopsie. I'm sending too much. But it's fine, regardless. Yo, thank you, Brother Meeps. I appreciate you. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day as well. No, of course, Bear Family Games. Y'all have fun. I see you guys are already streaming it there. So that's fantastic, brother. I need to, I got other things I need to do tonight, but we'll more than likely play that tomorrow. More than likely play it tomorrow, brothers. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already, brothers. Follow on Twitch, Kick, wherever. Keep in mind, too, that Swampy for the Bayou Birthday Bash Festival thing here. She put out there... Where's it at? She put out there... Bro Nano's a legend, by the way. He's won both the things. For the meme and also for the clips. Swamp can conjure up some new subs by Swamp's birthday, which is June 9th. I'll debut a brand new song. To get the new song, we have to meet one of the following goals. On Kick, we get 10 new paid subscribers. YouTube, 4 new members on the channel. Twitch, 7 new subscribers. And that is also including gifts. It doesn't have to be just you subscribing. You can gift them if you want. And then that way I will debut a new song. And she didn't add in there, but because she came up with all of this, obviously, but it would only be to the subscribers. It would be a members only, YouTube members only stream, Twitch subscribers only stream, Kick subs only stream, if that's a thing. I don't know. Bits. God bless her for it. Yeah, she's fantastic, brothers. Oh, yours is June 10th? That's bussin', Brother Meeps. Well, happy early birthday. Bussin'. What do you mean by bits, Bro Jeremy? I said, yeah, thank you, Brother Family Games. Is you or brother son playing? Brother Orion's son, is he playing it or are you playing it, Brother Family Games? Oh, do bits count? No. No, it doesn't, because I don't know the numerical value of what that would add up to. Has to be gifted subs, or you can add a sub. Of which is funny, by the way, brothers. Funny little tidbit here. He hasn't been here in almost a year. Brer Flores is still the #1 top gifter of subs for this channel. He did the most work and grind whenever it comes to trying to get subs on Twitch. He was a fantastic brother. I reached out to him a couple of months ago and he says everything's doing fine. He's just busy with work. I assume why he's not here. How many subs? It's on the Discord there, Brer Skynet, but I'll read it out again for you, like in the announcements channel. I'll post it again for... I'll format it in my way to make it look bussin', no cap. She doesn't know how to do like the markup formatting and all that stuff, so... I like doing the bold thing because it reminds me of like the Paper Mario games or whatever, you know, where they make certain words bold and in your face. Whenever I type my messages, I like to do them like that. So yeah, Bro Jeremy just said it. 7 new subs on Twitch, 4 new members on YouTube, 10 new subs on Kick. I hope you guys don't actually do it because that means I would have to actually get the song get it post-produced. And there are some parts that are AI generated that I would technically need to learn, but it is based off of my riffs I'll go in there and I'll put them together like puzzle pieces using artificial intelligence. Yeah. How I need to get you to play a new song. What's the community goal? Brother, I just said it. The announcement. Up until my birthday, we need to get 10 new subs on Kick. So that'll accumulate to a number of 10 subs on Kick. Because I have 0 right now because I just started streaming over there again. Right? And you don't have to get every single one of these, right? So if we get 7 more on Twitch, I'll have 18 subscribers total. So right now I have 11. And then if we get 4 more on YouTube, I think that'll push me up to 10 total members on YouTube. I believe. I'm pulling up these stats right now. Yes, that'll bring me up to 10 members total on YouTube. Oh, I see, brother. No worries. So you don't have to hit every single one of these. It's just one of these have to be met. 10 Kick subs, 4 YouTube new members, or 7 new Twitch subs. Gifting is acceptable. And whenever I play the new song, it will only be streamed to the people.
Skynet_Ross_ just became a Swampy legend on Twitch.
Damn!
Welcome to the swamp.
Damn! That's crazy. All right, so he put in his work right there, brothers. That's two. Okay. So I'll cross out. Look, I'll do it like this. We'll cross it out, and I'll put a number next to it. Cross out. It's no longer 7. It's now 5. Actually, that was kind of weird. I'll get rid of the bolding around it. That's bussin'. No, it's 8. Huh? What are you talking about? Bruh, Cthulhu. Buddy, I know it's 8 o'clock. That's what I'm talking about. Right now, though, I will say this, brothers. I'll put this out there. Any platform you choose to watch on, I will be streaming there no matter what. I will not put one over the other. Except for apparently TikTok, because I never go live on there, but it's because their algorithm sucks. But for my live streams anyway, I'm just not good at TikTok. But I will say this is my order of preference of platforms right now as we speak. And this is just in regards to management of how it's being ran. It has nothing to do with features or anything like that, because the features are obviously bussin'. Number 1 in the world is Twitch, no doubt in my mind. They have the best API out there, and apparently I have ads going on Twitch. That's another reason I hate Twitch. I can't stop them once they get rolling. I wasn't paying attention to it. Ads on entrance make a difference too. Well, I don't like having the pre-roll ads, so I try to make it to where it does not do that. So I make it go to the max number of minutes of ads to where I do not get pre-roll ads, and that is to have, I think, 3 minutes total every hour, if I'm not mistaken. You want me to let me pull it up and look. Yep, 5 ads. It may not actually be 5 ads, but that's just what a little whatever you want to call it, is programmed to do. Like if it's 30-second intervals. Where the hell is it even at? I forget where it's at. Channel? No. Oh, monetization. I'm turning this off, by the way. Shared discount promotions. Enroll your channel in promotions where viewers are offered discounts which you share with Twitch. I'm not sharing anything with Twitch. Are you out of your mind? That's ridiculous. Ads, here we go. Yep, so ads are fully disabled. I have to run 3 minutes of mid-roll ads per hour during your stream to fully disable pre-roll ads. I think I said that wrong. 3 minutes of mid-roll. I think I said pre-roll. 3 minutes of mid-roll ads per hour during your stream to fully disable pre-roll ads. And I have to do 2.5 minute ad breaks every 50 minutes for that to occur. Give him your social? No, I ain't doing that. Exactly, Skynet. That's why I did the ads this way, so that way it does not deter brothers from coming and watching the stream on Twitch. That's the only way to get rid of the pre-roll ads. You can't even turn them off. You have to have them, I believe. It's very terrible. Anyway, ads are done. Now I'll talk for the brothers who made, not be subscribers here. So, as it goes right now, not talking about features, just in regards to how things are being ran, and how things are going. I think number one for me is YouTube, because that's where I get the most success right now. I get the most brothers over there. I get I get big donations over there, right, during the stream chats and stuff like that. So that'll probably be my number one in my mind. And again, this doesn't mean that it'll be, this doesn't mean that I'm taking any bias towards anyone. I will be treating every single platform equally. I'll share your Twitch and YouTube on your Discord, see if I can grab an extra number, brother. Well, thank you, Brother Family Games. Brother Family Games is such a fantastic brother, guys. Brother and his son, brother-son, who I assume is playing the Lies of P DLC right now. So one would be YouTube, and I don't even know if that's going to be the case. Number two is going to be Kick. And the only reason I say Kick is because of the revenue split. They give you 95% of the revenue, and they keep 5%. That is ginormous. So if I were to blow up on Kick, you guys were to put your subscriptions over there as opposed to over here, I get to keep 95% of that. That is ridiculous. Yeah, we're live streaming on Kick again there, bro, Jeremy. I'm live right there right now. Their moderation has gotten a little bit better. I still get bots or scammers, obviously, but you get that anywhere. They just need to have a better API like Twitch. They need to allow and honestly, I think it looks pretty clean over there now. I'm not even gonna cap with you, brothers. I think it looks pretty clean over there. I don't know how that's possible, but it looks pretty clean. It still has a lot of work, but I'm going to start multi-streaming over there because of that, and two, in the event Twitch goes crashing and burning down to the ground, because this whole drama that's going on with these brothers over here is absolutely insane. I think they're trying to burn themselves down to the ground or something. I don't know what's going on. you were looking into Kick, you might start streaming on it. Talking with Orion the other day. Yeah, it's going to be the same outcome as Twitch. There's no it's almost like it's a copy and paste, right? But you don't really get that many recommendations over there, and gaming over there is kind of dead right now, it looks like. It's mainly IRL streams and whatever, but the politics and everything going on within Twitch is just sick. I don't like it. So it makes me afraid that they're going to destroy streaming. At least the platform is going to continue to go downward. And that's one of the reasons I went over to Kick originally. But then I'm like, man, this platform doesn't seem like it's ready. You know what I mean? It was buggy. It had a bunch of problems. It had a bunch of bots. People would come in there and it's like they would want you to like do follow for follow, follow for follow, follow for follow. Shut the hell up. So Kick's number 2. Number 3 would be Twitch because it's already well established. It just needs new leadership or something. Yeah, the half naked. Yeah. Create a separate site for them. Compete with the other site that they try to get you to go to. That would be the best way to handle it. Tic Tac stole code from OBS, by the way. Well, how can they steal the code if it's open source? So that's completely acceptable. Meld is probably copy paste too. Not licensed to use it. Is there a lawsuit? That would be interesting. Let's see. Yes, TikTok was accused of using code from OBS Studio without complying with the terms of the GNU General Public License, which under OBS is licensed. Allegations of illegal fork. A programmer posted screenshots alleging TikTok Live Studio app is an illegal fork of OBS, meaning it uses OBS code and likely added a new user interface on top. GPL violation. OBS Studio license under the GPL, which requires anyone distributing a modified version to also make their modified code publicly available. I see. So that's the kicker right there, is they did not make it publicly available. If forks are illegal? No. So it essentially means that you take a code base and then you make your own. So you forked off of it. Like a fork in the road. You took what was already existing and then you continued the path into another direction instead of the original direction and make it your own. Brer Family Games asks, what do you do on Kick, dude? Do you do your regular game streams or more music-based? I do the same thing I'm doing right now, Brer Family Games. I go live there at the same time I go live on YouTube and Twitch. So, is it beneficial? No. Could it be beneficial? Yes. He does his of streams. What? What you talking about, bro? Unicorn? Good to see you, brother. Yes, multi-stream. If you guys want to be technical, I was the first brother to really push out underground. That is to push multi-streaming before it became mainstream. I've been multi-streaming for these guys, these big brothers who are coming over there, like Asman or the bald guy, I can't remember his name, and a couple others. They don't understand how to do multi-streaming. All of this is brand new to them. They do not get it. Most of them. Not all, but most. I have the most optimized setup. Like, and I have good internet, so I could technically stream probably to 5 more platforms if they existed if I wanted to. It's not a lot of work. Yes, that's the problem, is most of them are technologically illiterate. They don't understand how to get all this set up. You're definitely number 1 on the multi-streaming. Well, thank you, Bear Family Games. So, 3 is Twitch. Number 4 is technically TikTok. Swampy trendsetter. Yeah, I was the trend before it was trending. And it didn't get me as much success as these other brothers. But I'm still working on that. I've crafted my process, seen what worked, seen what doesn't work, and I'm about to change my process a little bit again soon for the better. Yes, slow but sure we climb. And that's the whole point of Swampy Grit there, brothers, is that we don't give up. There was a point where I almost considered not streaming anymore until I got to a certain number of subscribers or followers or wherever on these platforms. But I determined that is not the correct answer, because they recommend, and by they I mean larger streamers, etc., recommend to become basically what happened to Queso. You get like 10,000 subs and then you have a concurrent viewership of like over 100 or whatever, right? And then you're getting a lot of views on your videos. But why do that whenever you can literally continue to do both until you get big? You know what I mean? Because if I were to not be streaming right now, like if I were to watch that and record it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't benefit the people who, like you brothers, who are my core swamp brothers here. It wouldn't be beneficial for you guys. So why do it offline whenever I can just do it online and then make content out of it later? So that argument doesn't make any sense, because they say if you do that, it's not going to be helping you. It's just a waste of time. His fan base are a bunch of pieces of crap. They just sit there insulting his weight. Well, that's a part of the joke. That's how he got famous in the first place. And he's a very good handler of jokes. And I have pretty high confidence that majority, not all, do it just because he knows they're joking. But if you think about it, same thing with Asmongold. What do? They sit there and called him Baldy all day. Same thing with what's his name? He wears a baseball cap. He used to be a Counter-Strike pro. What's his name? Summit 1G. They make fun of him for having a ginormous forehead. So if you can't handle it, then you don't need to be a live streamer. You know what I mean? And we're seeing that with a couple of the people of whom should probably be banned on Twitch, but they're still doing what they're doing. They can't handle the jokes, they can't handle the fire, and they out-spit and they get protected, in my opinion. I don't know anything. I don't know these people personally, so I don't talk about it. But based off my observations, they're definitely getting a particular treatment that is better than that and not equal of these other people, based off my observation. Has that happened to me? No. Do I care? No. Is it my business? No. That's why I don't talk about it. But whenever it comes to a thinking, like if you're trying to think of this as like on a business level, which is what I'm trying to do, because I would love to do this legitimately full time, these are things that I consider. because I don't want to waste and grind and get all these followers on Twitch and then boom, it disappears out of thin air because of immaturity and terrible leadership. So therefore, if one ship burns or crashes or sinks at the bottom of the sea, I'm multi-streaming and I will be able to bus on another platform. Stream 24/7 to be full-time. I consider doing an actual 24/7 stream, not me, but having them set up to do that, like offline streams, but it would cost too much money. I can't afford that now. Final platform of choice is X. The only reason that X is on the bottom is because their live streaming studio or dashboard, whatever you want to call it, is probably one of the worst possible setups I've ever witnessed in my entire life. It is terrible. And it needs change, and it needs change quickly. The best case scenario in my mind would be is that Elon Musk purchases TikTok whenever that particular thing happens, but I guarantee you it won't. Yeah, we have tariffs on X, 90%. Sorry. You saw a Stream Deck that's Ethernet. Looked interesting. Some macro board streaming aside. That sounds pretty bussin'. But they would have to overhaul X for it to move up on my list. I would be very much interested in streaming over there because it is less sensitive to content over there. Most sensitive platform is going to be TikTok, then maybe Twitch. I doubt it. Depends on, I guess, what you talk about, and then YouTube. So I've put a lot of thought into this, brothers, if you can't tell. I'm also looking into getting Kick integrated into my custom code. But I don't believe there is a direct way to do that yet. Maybe with some webhooks. I see that they had a development panel, which was interesting. Like if you go to their... I already forgot where it's at. I don't know where it's at. But anyway, it allows you to create an application within Kick for you to use it for whatever. So, it's pretty bussin', no cap. All right. So that's my rundown. That's what's been going through my head. Minor changes are going to be coming soon here, brothers, in order to hopefully make We in China Now and us bussin' music here, brother. It's like a bluesy, oriental sound, isn't it? Burst gun it. You're unhinged and will never change, not unless your government tells you otherwise. They're knocking down doors, arresting y'all over there, brother, for posts on Facebook. What you talking about? What you talking about? That's crazy. Well, they do like tea, don't they, brother? Be careful. I don't want them coming knocking on your door. And it'd be so funny if they sent me a warning as it happened in my stream or in my Discord or whatever. And they'd be like, "Excuse me, sir, you can't be doing that." I'd be like, "Who the fuck are you? Who the hell do you think you're talking to?" I don't know. I don't know who the hell you think you're talking to. I'm in the YouTube Shorts feed, brothers, in case anybody's still there. A different kind of tea. Anyway, all right, brothers, I need to bust off of here. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, Burst Skynet, for the 2 gifted. Who did you gift it to? I know it's random. I already forgot the names. They'll probably be like, "Who the fuck is this?" Whenever they say, like, who is this? I don't even know who the hell Izzy Curse is. Slayer of Worlds. That might be Brother Sly Fox on YouTube. I don't know who the hell Izzy. It's probably like it's probably like somebody from X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and they were trying to sell me art. Pretending to be a woman to try to sway me.
Why don't you check out my art that I make for streamers?
Meanwhile, it's somebody in like fucking Saudi Arabia pretending to be a woman to try to get American money. Oh man, brothers. I just picked a random country. I know predominantly scammers. I believe they're based out of India and can't remember the other countries. So we have Nigeria, Ghana. The romance scams is what they're famous for. U.S. has a higher percentage of adults falling victim. Yeah, no shit. That's because they go after Americans like crazy. Oopsie, I closed my chat by accident. Anyway, brothers, I'm going to pop on out at y'all. But I appreciate y'all very much, brothers. And we'll be back on tomorrow around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll probably be playing the Liza P DLC. But I appreciate you, brothers, very much. Take care. Let's have a bussin' Bayou festival thing here. It's going to be bussin'. Weekends, whenever the end of it's when it starts to pick up, I guess, huh? Gets closer to the swamp birthday. And, yeah. But all right, brothers. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Be safe in the meantime. Don't do anything too crazy to get arrested or whatever. And we'll see you brothers tomorrow. Bye-bye.